Hey CS360 students. So in this recording, I'm going to go through the ZY sections that I did not implement in the Study Helper app. So in 5.7, they're going to go through the recycler view uh, for the Study Helper. And since we've kind of seen that before, I'm going to leave this to an implementation for you to do. They do give you the code and all of the necessary things to hook up a recycler view um, and put that into this app. So for your term project, this code that you see right here, this subject activity, where they're implementing all of the details for that, you're going to probably want to make sure that you look through it and then potentially use this for your term project. For section 8, they talk about using app settings, how you can create a dedicated page for that. Again, I did not implement that for our study helper, but they do give you the XML to create a settings display. And then obviously we would update the strings. But then they also create a preference activity and a preference fragment. So you would add those to the Android manifest XML file. And then you can use the add preferences, get default shared preferences. You can use all the shared preference methods to handle these preferences. So again, they give you an example settings fragment that you could hook up and then call. And again, they provide the details for setting the activity. So again, I think most of this is all intuitive. If you'd want to add this to your project, again, they have the details here. Last section to take a look at is section 5.10. And what I like about section 5.10 is they introduce you to some common notations with creating database tables using what's called a data access object, or a DAO. So coming down here, you can see that they've taken the subject class and they've added some annotations. So you can see that it has @entity. They provide the name of the table that's going to be associated with it. We have the column M text. They're going to make this the primary key. So primary key, not null. And then the column info is the type that we have here. Here's the updated column. And so we can also have foreign key relationships. So in the question class, it has a foreign key to the subject. So they hook that up right here. And what's nice about these data access objects is, if I scroll down, we can provide queries, inserts, updates, deletes very, very easily where the work is abstracted away from us. So scrolling down, you can see here that they're going to use the DAO objects to handle information. So a very nice way to handle a lot of abstraction of code away from you. And again, I didn't implement it here, but if you want to play around with that, you are more than welcome to do that. Okay, that's going to wrap it for chapter 5.